See, man, here's where I say you're going through changes. I always try to tell people that February is that month. You know that month where February is that month that you're like in a transition phase. You're not, you know, it's not yet spring. You want to plant, you want a sun, you want fun, but the winter is still here. And so you can't grow what you want to grow. And so when I say that I'm in a way of change, it really feels that way. This last moon that just passed, I don't know about y'all, but I wasn't myself. When I say that changes were being made as that moon was so very full in the sky, there were a lot of changes being made, and I think that's why I didn't feel quite right. I was uncertain because the changes had not yet evolved yet. And sometimes we have to lose our minds to find the path. You get it? I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. I felt so disconnected from my reality. I wasn't sure of what I was reaching for anymore was obtainable, you know? And as I tell you, it always shows its way. And I don't know how to explain things anymore. I feel like I make sense. And a lot of times I think my writings get across to people, all to the people that I wanted to get across to. I guess that's how you know if those are the ones for you and those are the ones that aren't for you. You know, I'm always talking about trying and trying and trying again. And it is always a success if you do try. But I've also come to realize that you cannot teach people their lessons. They have to learn for themselves. Even when you try to help them, and all you do is tire yourself out from teaching them. You really do. You tire yourself out because they can't learn with your hand in it. It's whatever the master plan is what I tell people. Whatever their master plan is not the same as yours. And in their teachings and their own lessons, you know, you can probably help them sit down and decipher the wisdom that's given, but in reality, not so much, because it's like when I read the cards for people. Those cards that I pull, it's the energy that feeds those cards, okay? I don't need to know your question, because you are going to take the answer away from those cards however you wish to perceive that answer. You understand? They are... it's... How everybody perceives reality is so different. How everyone is going to see the solution to a problem is so different. You cannot make them see the same thing as you. Okay? You have to allow that, because we are our own individuals. And as individuals, we all have a different way of sight, a different way of flight, a different way of doing things. That's what makes us so awesome. But what I'm trying to say is with me, I'm done trying on a lesson that's been given and given. And I just, with the moon, I don't give a damn what y'all motherfuckers think about me. I'm just telling y'all. With the moon the way it was, this morning I overslept later than usual. I got up at 3:15. Now, to some people that might be crazy, but whatever. I don't care. 3:15 is late for me, people, all right? But I woke up rested, and I feel more in tune with my mind than I've felt in a long time. So things came together. And then things came together. And I got my little bit of speed of brain power back and started with paperwork. And then see, that's what I was just trying to say. See, what happens with me is when I give somebody else power over me, or I'm indecisive with my decisions in life, I start to lose my way. I start to let others drain my energy. I allow others to tell me how to be. I start to become what they perceive of me. And that's not me. Look, you gotta hear me out when I say, when I start on something that I know is right, victorious or not, okay, I march on in my battle, and I am very well educated when it comes to certain things, though I don't always let that show, okay, because, I don't want everyone they don't need to know all that. But when I get a decision in my brain and start to investigate and really delegate, and I'm there for my decisions and my choices, and I know what I want to do, and I see that final picture, that final play-by-play book, and I know that this is what I'm supposed to do. It always gets done. You understand? It always gets done. That's me. It's my intuition telling me, you already know what to do. Now it's just up to you. So, with that being said, anybody who is feeling misaligned with the moon, not even misaligned, lose your mind? No. I felt very scatterbrained. I felt very, very lost, very unsure, unsteady. But that's how the moon works for some people. It's that gravitational pull, that shift in our souls. It's Mother Moon calling, listening, understanding, accepting. And I figured it out. So I'm grateful for the time lost. Thank you. I needed not to know where I was for a little while. I needed to be a little hazy, I think, because I work so hard at things and never see an outcome, or I never have a lazy day. But when I get hazy, I get a little lazy, a little lost. I think it's when my mind just absorbs way too much and just shuts the fuck down and is like, look, chick, until you decide to pull your head out of the clouds and understand you need rest too, then we'll give you your mind back. That's what it says to me. So I got my mind back. I know what I'm doing. And I played the machine today. Asked my question, and I won. Thanks, Dad. And to everyone else, have a beautiful day.